Hey guys, I'm Will from Tested.
I'm Norm from Tested.
Norm, what do you have for us today?
I have something pretty exciting. Finally, it's here. It's the ASUS ePad Transformer.
Ooh, this is the one with the keyboard and the tablet.
It's primarily a tablet. Android 3.1 tablet.
Okay. Came
out a couple months ago. We finally have one in the office, and I gotta say, I think I like this.
It's very thin. The first thing I noticed.
It's the size actually a little bigger. So its close competitor is the Motorola Zoom. Now this was the first Honeycomb tablet for Android, announced at CES. We've done a review, and they're very comparable. It's actually the ASUS Transformer is a little wider, a little taller, but the screen they're both 10.1-inch screens.
Okay.
1280 by 800 resolution. But the first thing I noticed, the screen on the ASUS Transformer, much better than the one on Zoom. It's an IPS screen.
It looks really nice.
Pretty good viewing angles. It's actually still a little lighter, even though the dimensions are bigger.
Okay, that's good.
1.5 pounds as opposed to 1.6 pounds.
So it's still about the same weight as the original iPad.
Original iPad, definitely heavier than the iPad 2 and the Samsung Galaxy Tab 10.1.
Okay.
And then 0.51 inches thick, so very comparable to the Zoom there. Internally, also very similar. It's 16 gigs of flash storage. Runs a dual-core 1 gigahertz Tegra processor from NVIDIA.
Does it have an external SD card slot?
It does. There's a micro SD card. It actually works, unlike the Zoom's micro SD card, which you need a software update for. Still not available yet.
Wow.
And of course, the version that we got is Android Honeycomb 3.1, not just 3.0 stock.
The new browser and the slight tweaks to Android 3.0.
Yeah. So it is running some ASUS extra software. If you notice. When I turn it off and on.
Is the power button on that side?
It is on the side.
Bezel? That's left bezel? That's kind of weird.
It's not on the back, at least, with the Zoom. So it's holding it, hitting the power button. Okay. No problem. It does use the accelerometer, gyroscope, do some fancy stuff. You can turn that off. It is your standard Honeycomb experience. But what I really want to show you is the dock, the keyboard dock.
Yeah, let's see that.
Let's actually jump right into the OS and show the dock.
Well, this looks familiar, Norm.
Yeah, it's just Honeycomb 3.1, like I said before. ASUS didn't do too much to it. Actually, I'm logged in using their test account. But look in the bottom corner, the icons are just a little different. But Honeycomb, you've seen it before. There's mail. This thing, MyNet, is actually an ASUS storage service.
Oh, like a cloud storage?
Yes, cloud storage.
Oh, boy.
There's a 16 gig model and a 32 gig model.
It has weather widgets.
Weather widgets. There's the water in the background. I'm going to show the web browser really quickly.
Okay.
3.1 actually works really well, and you notice in the top right-hand corner.
They put a fat finger button.
I can scroll quickly.
I like
Very quickly, actually. I mean, understandably, this page has to re-render a little bit, but scrolling, pinching.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. Honeycomb has come a long way since it first debuted on the Zoom.
Yeah, pretty short period of time. Okay, what else did they change with the OS on this? I know you haven't spent much time with it yet.
Yeah, no, that's pretty much it. The app's on 3.1. It's easier to go.
Shipping with Google Music Beta, it looks like.
Yep. And but the cool thing is, of course, the dock. So the tablet itself, 16 gig, it's actually $400, which is a very good price. This dock, which you can actually get online for about $170.
Oh wow, that's a lot.
Turns the tablet into kind of a notebook netbook.
So how much? What's the total price then for the tablet with the dock?
About $570.
Oh, that's not too bad.
And I just plugged it in.
Is this running Windows in addition to?
Nope, it's still running Android.
Huh.
And because Android has mouse and keyboard support, you got a mouse cursor right there. And so let's see how it types. I mean, I got Google Instant turned on right now.
Okay.
It's a chiclet keyboard.
This looks almost like a real computer at this point.
Almost. Yeah, but of course still running Android. But the dock does add, in addition to the keyboard and mouse, extra battery. So ASUS says you get about 9 hours of battery.
On the default?
On the tablet by itself, and with the keyboard, it goes up to about 16. We'll definitely do a battery rundown test.
You can do that one.
Yeah, so there's actually USB ports on the side. I can pop open here, and I actually do like these covers because they're magnetized.
Oh, cool. So they just snap back in when you get close? Okay.
2 USB ports, and while the tablet does have a micro SD slot, with the dock, you actually get a full SD slot. Right here, full SD card slot. Cool. So even though there's only 16 gigs on the $400 model, you can really just plug in an SD card or even USB key or USB mass storage device.
So could you do a 32 gig micro SD card and a 32 gig SD card and have 64, 70, 80 gigabytes of storage on this thing?
You can plug a USB key with 64 gigs of storage,
and
that will
crazy.
Still work with NTFS. No problem whatsoever. There is also an HDMI port on the tablet, which I didn't mention earlier. Because it's running Tegra, you can do HDMI out and mirroring.
Cool.
So running it, I mean, using a mouse on Honeycomb, no problem. And videos actually play really well. HD trailer running perfectly fine. And
Interesting.
of course, on the keyboard is a home button, so you can hit the home button, get the home screen, search button if you just want to launch Google Search. So I'm really curious to see how this operates, Honeycomb operates as a notebook/netbook. And you know what? I actually did realize you can use multi-touch gestures on the trackpad. So on the home interface, swipes to the left goes to the different windows, and if I open the browser, you can actually do two-finger scrolling.
Looks really cool. So that's the ASUS ePad Transformer. It's out now.
Yep, you can buy it in stores or on Amazon. $400 for the 16 gig version. If you want 32 gigs, $500. The dock is around $170 street price.
For Tester, I'm Will.
I'm Norm.
See you guys next time.
Bye. Transformer.